Okay, welcome to today's workout. Today, I pushed pretty hard. I'm gonna say I'm pretty proud of myself today. I left feeling pretty bad. Yeah, that's a great angle. I left feeling pretty tired, pretty exhausted. Okay. Let's cut to the next shot. There we go. I had more footage there, but it was awkward. I'm really starting to get in the rows. I think I said that in my last vlog or a couple episodes ago. I'm doing a little better with the form on this one. Still a weird shot, weird angle. I need to stop recording myself like bent over from behind. That's awkward. But yeah, adding weight, doing better at the rows. Those have me out of breath. I don't like my chest being or not my chest, but like my torso being compressed. I have this thing, like if my torso is compressed, to me it feels like cardio. It's like when I go swimming or running and you're just out of breath, So that part's not my favorite. Oh, these you'll see towards the end, like already you can start to see my form breaking down. Like my elbows aren't coming up as high. I'm starting to do more of that kind of like throwing it back with my shoulders because I was getting kind of tired. So, but yeah, I did good. I enjoyed that and got some good work there. These, man, I can't figure these out. Leave a comment if you're good at these. Is it two separate exercises when you just use it with like your arms and back, or versus if you like literally like row the boat and come all the way forward? Because I'm trying to just like isolate with like my back muscles. Obviously I'm using a bunch of bicep right there as well. Let me know if you're familiar with these. Like, are those just two completely different versions? Or is it like, no, you're supposed to do a row like a rower, like a row machine, but it's just weighted rows. See, like I'm really trying to keep my back, like even on this one, even more straight and just really focusing on the lower or on the upper back and isolating that. But I feel like if I'm actually rowing, I'm also then doing like my lower back and I don't know. Just trying to focus on that upper back there. So, okay. These face pulls. I notice whenever I do this stuff, you probably see it a little bit. You can see a lot more from the side. Like I lean way back. I don't know. Is that a problem? Like I'm leaning backwards. I don't know why I don't just stand straight. So don't worry. If you're like, you're not going far enough, I will fix that. In fact, I think I already did there, and especially during the next set. Start really pulling his back and just really focusing on that upper back, because today was a back day. My forearms are coming in pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, pretty happy about that. About maybe a little more than a year ago, I was like obsessed with wanting to grow my forearms, and I put a lot of work into them. So I feel like they're coming along. So progress. Now I need to work my legs. Part of it's the lens. You can see there. Oh, look, you can see there a little bit leaning back. Part of it's the lens. I know, like when it gets to, especially the wider it is, but still, like I've lost a lot of weight, and I've lost a lot of weight in my legs, but then my legs now so look kind of thin. So got to beef up those legs. But this new program I have, it's a 6-day, I think, and there's only one leg day, so it's gonna be hard to beef up those legs. My last program had 2 leg days. All right. Okay, please don't correct my form on these. I went up on weight. These are 50s, and I've been doing like 45s. And I don't know if I was just gassed at this point, because the extra 5 pounds really seemed like it made a big deal. In fact, I cut out the second, like I did, I don't know, 3 or 4 sets of these. But I had 2 that I recorded, and I cut the second one out because I really start getting kind of jerky. And I like to keep really good form, but I also, and this time I wanted to go up on weight more than focus on form. So I kind of just started slinging these things around and got it done. And then we'll move on to rest. That's an awkward shot. I should cut that. I'm not going to though, because it's already done. And then onto these. And these are only 30s. I probably should have done 35s, maybe 40s on these. These were definitely not pushing me enough. I guess I was kind of done after that last set. I don't know what to tell you. So there it is. I think this is it for my workout. I may have another set of them, but so this was another like 3. It's like 8 to 10. I think each of these were like 8 to 10, 3 sets each. And I think I did, I don't know, think I did 8 on the first one and then 10 and 10. And I really should have added weight, but yeah, it is what it is. It was the last two things of the workout, and I was pretty much done at this point. I was feeling it. I have not been eating very well, so I was tired. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this workout. I mean, I have things to say at the end, but yeah, let's cut over to Real Me. Well, that's a wrap for today. Got that workout done. I'm sorry, I'm a little... I went pretty hard. I pushed myself on a lot of those. I did have to do some substitution because one was a lat pull down, and there's a couple I'm not doing anymore. Lat pull downs. There's a couple different ones because I feel like a weird tearing, like not like literally like I'm tearing a muscle, but like just a really weird feeling in my left, like the muscle right by my angel bone, shoulder blade. There you go. I know we called it angel bone growing up, but I don't know if everyone did that. So shoulder blade. So then I substituted, instead of lat pull downs, I did single arm dumbbell rows, and then the next one was double arm dumbbell rows. I was like, this is kind of the same thing. I don't want to just do the same thing twice. So I went over and I did, and I wasn't paying attention. I'd already had the bar set up. So I did barbell rows, which you saw. But yeah, I did a pretty good job today, I think, of pushing the weight on everything. That last one, those dumbbells, like those were only 30s. That wasn't really pushing anything. I probably should have done 35s or 40s on those, but I pushed myself. I've been doing 45s and I did 50s, and that extra 5 pounds was way harder. I wasn't even hitting the full. It was like, I think it was 10 to 12, and I did like 8, 8, and 6. So I gave myself a little bit, but probably too much. And so I should have probably at least done 35s, if not 40s on that last set. But it was really good. My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna wrap this up. That's why I didn't do any kind of intro either, is my phone, I was conserving battery. So good workout. I gotta go get ready. I got our first midweek service tonight. And my head is now, I've got an ad I need to finish to get online. I gotta get ready for this service. And my head is preoccupied by, I think I'm gonna bring back my podcast that I only did like 3 episodes of. I only released 1. So I think I'm gonna release the next 2 episodes of Beneath the Plates and then bring it back. And I'm thinking I'm gonna probably record it in Round Mountain. So now I'm like, well, now I gotta set up a studio in Round Mountain, which I've been thinking about doing for a while anyways. So now I'm like thinking of the logistics of what do I need there, lights and equipment, and what do I need to take from here to down there this weekend so I can get something set up there and pick that back up. I kind of had like an Oscar moment this morning while working out. I was like, I need to bring it back and go all in. So here we go.